So there was apparently an opinion expressed that the farthest to the right ever in modern history.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Let us remember where we started in 2001. Let us remember what was happening in the interior. Let us remember how our refugee asylum system was shut down. We have the highest level of refugee processing that I can remember. We have, I think it's 125,000. We have drawn more people from the Western Hemisphere than ever has been the case. Let us remember that we came in with an asylum system that was torn down. The Immigration Agency of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services was on the brink of bankruptcy. We were dealing with families that had been intentionally separated. Children had been intentionally taken out of their parents' arms for the express purpose of deterring other families from migrating and accessing humanitarian relief.
Well, you're talking about what happened during the Trump administration,
That-
but I'm asking whether the contention has been that the Democratic Party has moved further to the right than ever before. The Democrats that are
The most number of instances of extending, granting, redesignating temporary protected status. The program of Operation Allies Welcome, the program of Uniting for Ukraine stood up in emergency situations. The Cuban, Haitian, Nicaraguan, Venezuelan parole program and lawful pathway that has seen the admission of more than 520,000 individuals from those countries of origin.
and with regards to asylum, because I think that's what this analysis and you really pointed toward is limitations on the asylum system.
I don't view it as a limitation on the asylum system. I view it as a need to address the asylum process in light of the realities that we are confronting right now. So, when I prosecuted smugglers in the 1990s on the federal level, we were dealing with a coyote or a small group of coyotes, that's how we term them, a loose affiliation of a few individuals that smuggled individuals sometimes under the most unacceptable conditions. That's a thing of the past. We used to say that migrants seeking access to the United States cannot do so, but cannot necessarily choose where they arrive at the border, given the pursuit for which they are fleeing and persecution. Right now, we are not dealing with individuals or loose affiliations. We are dealing with sophisticated, large criminal organizations that can dictate exactly where the migrants go and when. And you have seen those smuggling organizations in action quite courageously and spending time reporting the area. And for those who haven't, you should read Caitlin's article in the Atlantic. It speaks about what people endure, how they are perceived, and what they are willing to undertake for a better life. We have an obligation, in my opinion, not just from an enforcement perspective, to ensure that there is order at the border, and I do think the American people expect and desire order. But I think it's the humanitarian imperative to cut those smuggling organizations out of the equation. And that does require a different approach to the asylum process. And what we have sought to do, and to a great extent, and I think an unprecedented extent achieved it, is reach the people where they are, so they don't have to place their lives and their life savings in the hands of ruthless smugglers. We see so much devastation You reported on that devastation. We see so much tragedy. And so we have built safe mobility offices in Guatemala, in Colombia, in Costa Rica, in Ecuador, where they are triage centers to reach people where they are so they don't take that dangerous journey. We have built provider programs so we vet people in advance. We are assured of their financial stability when they are here in the United States and they can fly to the United States in a safe way. I think we need to take a look at humanitarian relief to address the realities that these desperate people confront today, not circa 1996.
Okay, so let me just point out for